Okay, this is the actual weekly analysis portion. So we'll go over the or OBs from last week, and then we'll hop into this week. So you said,
Okay, give me 1 second. I can't share my straight screen because I'm still driving.
oh, I didn't know you was driving.
You should know that I was driving.
Well, I don't know that you drive. I'm not in Atlanta.
I cannot stand you. So, hold on.
It's the mess you have in the swing traders cup.
What are you talking about, dude?
Is is it the chart that you have in the swing traders?
Oh, yes. If you could share that for me, that would be so great.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
working with the
great.
system.
Hit him with the valley. Hit him with the valley, girl.
Right, exactly. Okay, so these were the pairs for last week. All of them, as you can see, they did as projected on each of the pairs. For AN, there was a possible 258 pips. Cat Chef didn't buy as much as we thought. It pulled back deeper into the order block, but it was still 93 pips. You did it on all these trades. I meant to mention that if you sold them down or bought them up, if you did both ways, like Todd talked about, you can basically double the amount of pips that you see here. CAD JPY did as projected, 249. It retraced to the 78, so it was a deeper retracement into the order block. Chef JPY, same. Chef JPY was a mistake. I shouldn't have put that on there when I went back and looked. And same thing is Euro CAD. So what was that? Almost 1,000 pips. Possible that was out there for us last week.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, this I only in the prior session, I only talked about entering one trade, like one order block trade per week. So you see, that's all you would have needed for 10% in 2 weeks. If you want to, if you enter in more than one, it's going to increase the pip count, but it's also going to increase the chances of you screwing it up. So I think the moral here is, just use one to two trades per week. And, if you lose, you lose. You trade the next week. And if you win, it's awesome. So I don't know if you guys are disciplined enough to do the one or two trades per week. But if you are, a lot of success awaits you. Selena, you're going to do the did you create your account?
No, not yet, but I am tonight. I'm creating two. One in MT4 and one in MT5.
You gonna trade both ways, or you gonna trade one?
What you mean by both ways? I mean, I was doing strict on the MT4. I was going to do just strictly put the 0.01 lot size or the 0.02 for one trade. And then in the MT5 account, I was going to trade both ways.
Using the 4-hour chart, right?
Yes, I'm going strictly off of the weekly order blocks, nothing else in those
I'm
two.
saying when you trade both ways, you got to use the 4-hour.
Yes, using the 4-hour. I won't go to the 15-minute or go see my best friends on lower time.
Okay.
I'm doing both. Kim.
I'm excited for this challenge.
Me too. I think it's gonna show improve.
I disagree. I think it's already shown improvement. So
No, I mean for
It
her
just
not
showed for
going.
myself.
No, I mean for her not going down to her best friend 5 minute time frame.
oh, okay. Yeah. So I think that this has been working. I think, well, I know it's been working. It's, the question is, have we as traders been trading it? And a lot of times that's the case. But that's one of the benefits in being the stat keeper, because you actually see it before most other people see it. Like you actually, when you do the numbers, you can't even deny those numbers that are in your face. So I think going forward, everybody will be put on notice by the same stuff. I don't
I'm
think
going to add, it was like just staying mostly on doing the weekly, looking at daily and 4-hour. And I was able to like grow my account, but it was also freeing and like the mental clarity of just like not having to be on the charts every day, being done after 2 days of trading and have my percentage. I was able to go and analyze the charts in leisure versus like, oh, I'm trying to make this account, I'm trying to make these percentages, I'm trying to get this, trying to get that, and it's already done. So it gave me like mental clarity when I was able to look at the charts just because I wanted to.
that's awesome. I mean, I think that's important for everybody to hear, and for everybody to understand, because at the end of the day, this is supposed to be freeing up our time, not taking our time or causing us, anxiety. Like once you resign to the fact that this is a long game, or once you resign to the fact that the market is going to do exactly what it's showing you it's going to do, you'll be in a better space. And then all you have to do is work on your mental game. Like at some point, this game turns into how much drawdown you're comfortable with, or how fast do you want to grow your account, versus do you want to wait on a smaller percentage, risking less, or are you comfortable with risking a larger percentage on that same trade? And like nothing reckless, but your personal account is nobody's going to take your personal account away from you because it goes 7% in drawdown versus 5%. And I just think that that's an advantage that we won't get any other place. All right, let me go over here. Okay. If y'all are still trading cash, Chef, I don't know if you are or not. It was an order block last week, but you're going to get your push this week from the order block. And this is another thing about the weeklies. So are you still in this trade? Well, I don't, you're this is gonna push up next week.
I took most of my profits and I accidentally left like a small lot size running on my demo on the weekend by accident.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I'm supposed to close out on Fridays.
this trade is gonna push. And maybe it doesn't push through this through these moving averages. I think it will though. You know, as long as oil pushes up, this is gonna push up. But I would kind of target this order block up here, like 170, 200 pips away. And I think we're gonna get that, but that was from last week. AUD Chef, it's a bearish OB. All right, there's a huge imbalance in here. Alrighty, so all I did was fid this last weekly candle. The golden zone is right around this this imbalance that I marked up. So I'm
Todd, will you let this be an easy? Can you, just for people who are interested, easy money strategy?
you said, can I let it be? I mean,
No,
You-
I'm saying it's an option.
I mean, yeah, it is an option, but how many pips are you getting? 36?
Okay, this ain't the one then. Okay,
If
cool. Thank
you're
you.
gonna trade this, I would trade it both ways anyway, but you know, it's not anything to write home about. If you're gonna trade it, just trade it like we discussed. You know, hop on the 4-hour, trade it both directions. That's how I would do it. You know, I'm probably not going to trade this, but you know, if you are, you know, there are opportunities to trade it. Chef Jappy. I like Chef Jappy. Man, this would have gave us a beautiful entry last week. But anyway, if it pulls back, that'll be awesome. I think you'd have to drop down to the 15 minutes to get further. We want to enter in this wick down here. There are two possible entry points, I believe. Yeah, no, I like the, I'm a fan of the 2 hour myself. It doesn't mean that that I'm right. So come on, bro. And I'm going to enter here. If I take this trade, and I would just hedge these 48 pips. I mean, however you would do it, that's on you guys. But these are the decisions that you'll have to make. As you pick your trades. You might have more than one area of interest. It might come and bounce and go up. It might come and bounce and then fall down. You have to decide whether you're going to take the first entry, you're going to hold and be patient, or you just get in here, hedge to this entry before it goes up. Again, the drawdown on these trades for 48 pips should be minuscule. I mean, the way that you're using your lot size on the weekly, it shouldn't hurt your eyes to see 30 or 40 bucks in drawdown on $1,000 account. All right, the next one I have is EG. I don't necessarily like this trade setup. So I'm not going to take this trade setup. I still like this to buy, but we'll see. The reason I'm not taking this and selling it is because reasons we already talked about. You see that we're at the moving average. This is an uptrending pair. So if anything, you can buy it to sell it back down, but you might get in the buy and it doesn't come back down because everything about this trade is pointing up. So I'm not interested in this particular trade, because of that reason. mean, that's among other things. I don't care for EG anyway, but yeah, so I'm not trying to sell it. But if you do decide that's definitely on you. It's another trade that set up, gave us a great entry right at the moving average. So after a hearty retracement, it would be great to find an entry going to the upside. I think this is a common theme with these JPY pairs. Here's a great imbalance with a lot of meat on the bone. I'll just extend this and maybe you can use the halfway point. This is kind of the lazy man's way of doing it. So maybe you're going to use the red line because there's two imbalances back to back. You drop down to the 15-minute. I'm sure there's an imbalance in this wick. There she is. And if I throw the fib on this candle, your golden zone is closer to this 15-minute imbalance. So if that makes a difference for you, then maybe you're going to shoot for the entry closer to the golden zone, right? Either way, if you're trading this, maybe you're going to sell and collect these 200 pips on the way down. That's definitely what I would be doing. For the easy money, I look for the sell down. You can wait until you get that bearish OB that breaks through these moving averages. You can sell it down. You can buy it back up. Now, keep in mind, it might bounce or it might turn around here, so maybe you're not being a greedo, maybe you'll take your profits in this area and then wait for the buy up, or, maybe you can watch your profits all go to trash, once it starts going up. You just have, these are the decisions that you'll have to make, as the trader in this situation. But you got to understand once the price gets in this area, it's really retested this level, right? It doesn't necessarily have to come all the way down to this level to retest. It could just retest this level and bounce up. Again, I know these are difficult decisions for you, but I'm sure you'll figure it. I got faith that you'll make the right decision for your account, and you'll make that money. All righty. Here we go again. All right, this is a GA trade that I really like. I already put the fib on it, as you can see. I like all of these trades for easy money strategy when it comes to these G pairs, right? This is my area that I've identified in the zone. There's an imbalance down here that needs to be filled. Even below here, I don't think price will push below here, but there's another imbalance right here. But this gives us ample opportunity to make that money, baby. Make that money. So if you hopped in this and you caught some easy money action, bam, 283 pips to my first area of interest. Bam, 300 or 400 pips all the way down here. Man, you might go from 1,000 to 10,000 on the move down and up, you know. I'm just joking, but yeah, I like EJ, I like GA. We already talked about this one a little bit in our first little iteration here. I like GCAT, you know, but I just don't like it as much as I like GA. The pip count, baby. This is another one. I know Kim doesn't agree with these order blocks, but you know, don't let Kim stand between you and your money. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Trade this, trade this. this order block's gonna work the same way the rest of them work.
Oh, yeah. Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Hey, I'm saying, you know, let them make their money, girl. All right. GJ is the same as EJ. I like the easy money strategy. I like it to pull back. You know, because I'm kind of lazy, I'm not fixing to do all y'all's homework. You know, I'm not gonna go here and find every little entry point. But if you do this, the imbalance is down in this area.
Todd, can I ask a question on GJ?
Sure.
So just on the easy money strategy, I know a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about one of them, you were waiting for it to break structure somewhere on the 15-minute before you got in on the retracement.
I'm not gonna talk to you about the 15-minute, but
Okay.
what is that? I'm not
I was
talking.
just
I thought you just got finished telling Kim you wasn't gonna talk about your 15-minute time frame.
that's on the that's in the demo account, but in my
No,
real
I
account,
don't want, listen, I think that I think you're not at a 15-minute level. I think the 4
even
hour,
for the easy money strategy.
listen to what I'm telling you, son.
Okay.
Please. I got your best interest in mind. You know, the only reason I keep doing it
I know. Okay.
is
Okay.
because,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
I'm ready to do some of the things that we've talked about, you know, but like,
And you're the only one that can do them.
yeah, buying presents and stuff. Like, look, man, like, stay on the 4 hour. The 4 hour. We just, I don't know if you caught the entire session.
No, I missed it. I have to go back.
Listen,
I didn't get on to
you and
12.
your son, go and look at it because it's golden. It's golden, right? Nobody will ever have to ask me when they should enter because the 4 hour won't lie to you, and your little trend lines here, or not, I keep calling them trend lines, they're moving averages. Your moving averages are going to keep you on the right side of the situation as well. Now, I'm not saying you're going to win 100% of your trades, but you know, unlike other people, you're probably going to win 85%. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the higher time frame and it's not lying, you know, like you're not getting caught up in anybody's backwash. So if you stick to, you got your trade set up on the weekly. If you drop 2 time frames from the weekly, that's the daily, then the 4 hour. That should be your entry. You enter on the 4 hour. All right. So even on the easy money, you know, when it pushes down, enter. If you enter on the 4 hour, you see how you got this bearish order block, taps in, taps again. They've not crossed your moving average. So you don't want to be in a sell until this one of these candles close below this red line.
The moving average. I'm trying.
Once that happens, once the candle closes below, you know where it's going. You know it's pushing down to your area of interest. So then you can get in for the sell. Don't worry about what I do on the 15-minute, because after a year or two, maybe not even that long, after several months of you seeing the 4-hour play out, you'll know how to drop down from the 4-hour to the 15-minute and catch it faster on the 15-minute. But right now, we're not at that level. Just take the 4-hour and run with it. Because if you just take the 4-hour and you get in on the 4-hour, you're going to get paid now. You're not going to botch the trade. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so GJ was a good one. GN, okay. I didn't talk about GN, but I know, Selena, you like trading GN. And it's probably a
I
few other
do.
people. The important thing about GN is you got to understand it's a lot of wick action that happens on GN, right? If you're going to trade GN, you're going to have to hedge. Stop losses are going to you're going to lose more trades you're going to win because of the wicks, because of all the wicks that happen. Your hedge will get picked up too if you have your hedge close, but you should be able to cut your hedge off and keep going in the desired direction. Y'all tracking that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm less impressed with the GN trade than I am with the GA trade this week. But you got your bullish order block. Look for a tap in, and look for it to push at least to these equal highs. Anything you get extra, you make sure you protect it, but you can probably trade it to these equal highs. The nasty deck. They have a sale here. I don't really like this trade. And really, I would like to see this trade push back up and test the moving average before it pushes down. It is a weekly sell order block. I would definitely not participate in any sale, but until it breaks and retests, right? But I would really like to see it go into that chalk area first before it sells. Another thing that bothers me is I know the NASDAQ and the US 30 decoupled, right? US 30 pushed up in on the retest. They did a stop run on the 6-hour joint. They stopped, ran these highs, and then pushed down, but it still stopped at the moving averages. So I would think, that price is going to keep pushing to the upside. It's like a little Wyckoff playing out. I'd expect the price to push to the upside. That's just my thought process, my THOT process. This was the daily order block. We just pushed down. I think we're gonna get a run up. The Dow Jones is not part of the weekly OB, so. Got a bullish daily order block and a bullish weekly order block. I don't like where we are as far as away from the moving average. I would really like to see us push back to the moving average before we push higher. We'll have to see what kind of news is coming up. We'll look at the news here in a minute. I'm not trading UCAD either. I like the JPY pairs better and the GA better. All right, Monk. Silver looks like it's gonna go ahead and retrace and then push down.
Sorry, I stepped out.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you still trading silver?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, be careful. Because it looks like it's a swing low. Even if it goes up and starts pushing down, I would make sure I take my profits right around these lows because it might just fake out and then push up.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, if you look at these lows,
Mm-hmm.
a low, a lower low, now you got a higher low.
Yeah.
So I get it. You know, I understand we got a bearish order block, but I like to look at everything. And then the fact that these moving averages started to turn, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not to say that they can't readjust, but I would need to, once this buys up and it starts selling down, I need to take my profits because I need to make sure that it's going to push through that low.
Okay.
I don't want it to bounce on the low and then push up
And go
higher,
up.
you know, because
Can you squeeze in? Because I see that there's an expansion to the left. So yeah, so it did tap into the that institutional candle, the last red candle before the down move. So I agree on that.
yep.
Okay.
Hey, now that Kim agrees, but
Not even mean it like that. No, I'm just saying because it's right there. I
Yeah, I
don't
agree.
want Monk to lose all her hard-earned money.
Yeah, I would be pissed as a trader if I, you know, if I sold this and it, you know.
Well, I'm still on a demo anyway. So
Yeah, but still, you know, you still want
Mm.
your little efforts to pay off. You know, like
Yeah.
you want to make sure you're seeing whatever it is that you think you're seeing. So
yeah, thank you. Thank you guys.
you're welcome. All right, this is gold, and it's the same sort of situation, right? It's not a swing, but it could double bottom here and head for the hills. It's all going to depend. Like if you're going to buy gold, you know, if you're going to buy it up to sell it down, I would be more comfortable doing that than I would taking a sell. And we're at these same situation. This is an institutional candle too, so I would just kind of monitor gold and silver. What's today? 15. Empire State Manufacturing. That's Monday for the US dollar. We got NZD news Monday. We got AUD news Monday. Tuesday is clear. Wednesday is a high inflation for Britain. We know it's high. we don't have to worry about that. We know it. We know that CPI is high. I think those numbers just gonna say high as hell. Forecast 10%. I think they're gonna get 10%. They're gonna get 10% on energy cost alone. All right, CAD CPI is later on that morning, Wednesday morning. So CAD news, AUD news Wednesday afternoon. USD news is Philly Fed on Thursday. So just watch your news events. Me and Selena talked about news a little bit yesterday. And if anything, when you trade the higher time frames, even if the news sets you back a little bit, I think the markets always turn around and go the direction that it's traveling anyway. So you want to put a hedge in around news time, that's cool. But I'm not really overly concerned about these news events and how they're going to affect the pairs that I'm trading. So you guys have any questions?
No questions. We all gonna get a lot of pips this week.
Yeah, just get some pips. Some pips is cool. I hope hopefully we all get a lot, but some pips are better than no pips.